Hi, I'm George K. and this is my father Niels. Together we develop and build synthesizer and modules for modular synthesizers.
First of all, we'd like to thank everyone that watched our video last week.
And subsequently subscribed to my channel.
We got quite a lot of comments actually, and that encouraged us to proceed with our vlog. And some of the comments were really helpful in the way that we got new ideas presented, and actually
we managed to implement one of the ideas.
Yes.
Yeah, the first comment that helped us was this one. Their idea was basically to build a metronome like it is in Ableton onto the veterinary's clock module. We did that, had quite a few headaches along the way. First you crashed 3 Arduinos, was
it? I thought I crashed them, but actually I just overloaded them with work in an interrupt routine, and that's not a good idea.
Because of some miscommunication errors by me.
Yeah.
But in the end we got it working, as you can see in the video. And then plenty of you asked us for a website or GitHub or something to share the
schematics and the sketches and whatever.
Yeah, for the music from outer space stuff.
And our own. Yeah.
And we're working on that. We've never done anything like that before. We've never set up a GitHub anything. It shouldn't be too hard. We'll get it done probably sometime this week.
But we're perfectly fine with sharing what we did so far, and so to help you guys to build similar stuff and further nurture the world of synthesizers. Do it yourself.
I also have an Instagram where you can follow me, where I'll post pictures of the build, short videos, and some of my music jamming with our synthesizers. And it's on screen right now, and you should probably go and follow me or check it out, and there's also a link in the description if I don't forget to put it there.
So what have we done this week?
We debugged the veterinary's clock some more.
Some new functions, the way the buttons worked. I was not happy with the encoder button.
Yeah.
It was really a bit of a hassle to adjust an exact beats per minute value. And let's say you want to have 120 BPM. You turn the knob and it jumps to 130, that's not good. So I played around with that, and now it works really nice, and you can adjust quite easily.
Then we have the melody fountain that we mentioned last week but didn't introduce, as we did the clock module. And the melody fountain is basically a beefed up Turing machine. It's got MIDI, you can control it via MIDI clock, and it will put out MIDI notes. You can set a MIDI channel using a button combination, as I'll show you in the video. You can also set the rate at which it reads the MIDI clock. So MIDI clock comes in at 24 pulses per quarter note. So if it should advance one step every 24, or every 12, every 6.
What's most important is we still have the control voltage capabilities like the original Turing machines, and we have the control gates, but everything can also be done on MIDI.
The original functionality isn't harmed in the slightest.
Yeah.
It's exactly as it should be.
In fact, we added upon this. We added a quantizer. You can choose to have the control voltage in quantized steps or continuous. Of course, MIDI is always quantized. I think it's a very powerful little module that combines a quantizer and MIDI generator and
sequencer kind of
thing, and Turing machine. We also kept the original adapters for the gates and
pulses and volts module from the original Turing machine. So if you have them, they will work with this melody fountain. Right. But we are currently discussing a version 2, but that's for a future video. I'm currently building up my live music setup, which is completely battery powered. So every module is battery powered. It's got an Ovation circuit, a pocket operator, and Korg monotron, but I will go into more depth on the setup later. But what I really needed was a passive mixer with an aux send. So we sat together and worked that out. We actually built a passive mixer which has an aux send, but that'll get its own video when I'm traveling in a few weeks. I have this pocket operator 33, which is a tiny groovebox sampler, you know it. And you can sync multiples of these together via a pulse, but I don't have any others, I just have the one. And I wanted to work together with my circuit over MIDI, but it's not MIDI compatible. So we built a small little test rig with an Arduino that generates the 5-volt pulse that the pocket operator is synced to, and we actually managed to sync the pocket operator to an Arduino, so it will be a piece of cake to sync that to MIDI. And also you got the Steiner filter working.
Oh, finally!
Yeah, you have been working on that filter since
December?
Yeah, sometime around Christmas.
2018, yeah.
Yeah, last Christmas.
It was like a module that really got under my skin. It's supposed to be very simple, and it is very simple, but I was not able to get anything out of it. So I built another one, same problem. Built a third one, all different schematics, designs, and even that I could not get to work. So finally I put it aside and we started something else. And now it was about time to get it out of the grave, take a look, and within the first 5 minutes I found what I did wrong. I forgot one resistor at the input op amp.
You had it going in like one afternoon on Sunday or something.
Yeah. You might see this. This is actually the Steiner filter. It's working now on the screen. You can see rectangular wave from the little VCO.
I touched the frequency knob, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, but let's plug this back in.
This potentiometer isn't really doing what it's supposed to.
The circuit is not adjusted, right?
Yeah, it's not tuned yet.
It's not.
But you can hear noise coming out, so that's a big plus.
Yeah.
It's basically working, it just needs some fine-tuning.
And that motivated me to take a look at the second Steiner filter I built that way back then, and again I found numerous errors. So I decided, nah, I won't fix the PCB. I will just build a new PCB with a changed design without my errors.
Yeah, we tried to do a time-lapse on that, which you can probably see on screen right now, if I managed to get it working correctly.
So this is one side of the PCB, and this is the film I used to expose the PCB, and right now it's in the oven, and the lecture, the protective layer, is getting pumped.
And as always, thank you very much for watching this far, if you have watched this far, and I'd like to remember you to like and subscribe to the channel, it really helps us. Check out my Instagram, it's on screen again, and please leave a comment on Reddit or here on YouTube and tell us some suggestions, anything, any feedback would be much appreciated, and remember, stay curious.
Stay curious.